Hi, I'm Jean Ketcham. I am 84 years old, and I am the co-founder and owner of Aging But Dangerous. Accepting your body as you age. This is so important. The wrinkles can start a little bit. You lose some body hair. You run into, you start, or at least this happened to me, putting on, the middle, someone the other day called it the apron, that roll down there. And it's so important not to beat yourself up about it. It's something that happens to our bodies. We need to accept it. The three things my doctor said to me when something happens to your body, that you don't like. This was about my breathing. I'm allergic to the cold air, which is really funny because I live in Minnesota. But it took me probably 3 years before I really admitted to myself that I had to wear a mask and not let any cold air get into my lungs. And so she said, there's three things as you're aging when something happens. You own it, you deal with it, and you move on. So I finally owned the fact that I had trouble with the cold air and I had to wear a mask. And then I did something about it, like wearing the mask, and then I moved on. So it's just so important. Your body does change. But there's good things that happen besides the other things. The wrinkles, I think, are a little bit hard to start getting adjusted to, but you work with them with makeup, little tips with, to make your kind of cover up those wrinkles. Important as you move through your years of aging to just accept who you are. And I think that's very liberating for women, and you really need to work on that. Well, I love fashion. I love jewelry. Have always felt good in what I have on. But it's important to find I think it's important to find your style, no matter what it is, even if it's ragged jeans and a gunny sack. Doesn't matter. But find something that is you, that you feel good in. If you feel good in it, then you're going to look good, and it's going to be, fabulous. Don't try to copy someone else, because the minute you try to copy, you don't feel good. You probably look great, but you don't feel good, and that's the reason why. How do you keep from... I've heard women say that they feel invisible as they age. Boy, that's weird. I felt that way when I turned 70, and I don't know... I really felt weird in the radio show, and I really felt like people weren't listening to me. And I don't know how that turned around, but it did. And they really started listening to me the closer I got to 80. I mean, I've listened to me more now than they did when I was younger. But we need to just, when we're in social situations, just get our 2 cents worth in there. Get involved, in a conversation. Don't just sit there. And it goes back to the way you feel about your body and the way you feel about what you have on. I'm always very confident about, my body. I'm overweight, naturally. But I feel good about what I have on. I think that when you like what you have on and you like yourself, then you're not going to be invisible. I think sometimes sometimes you create that by, sitting back in a corner, or not getting involved in a conversation, or not putting yourself out there. That whole, you just got to feel good about yourself, and then to heck with everyone else. You can get anything back. You can do whatever you want to do. It's just never too late for anything. I'm 84. I'm like, it's not too late for me. I can do whatever I want to do. I can look however I want to. I can wear whatever I want to wear. To me, in my mind, it's never too late. So if you go through a little area in your life where you're not as confident, then do something, push that envelope a little bit, and get out there and do something a little bit out of your comfort zone, and that's going to make you really feel good. You know, it goes back to my daughter. I remember when she was like 2 years old and she learned how to tie her shoes. And she was so excited. Oh, mommy, I just learned how to tie my shoes. Okay, as an adult and as we're growing older, if we push that envelope a little bit, get out there and do something a little bit extreme. You don't have to jump out of an airplane, but do something a little bit extreme, and then you're going to go like, oh my gosh, I did that. It really makes me feel good because I did that. I went to the grocery store without lipstick on one time. I thought, oh my gosh, I always have one lipstick. And I thought, I hope I don't see anybody that I know. And of course I didn't, but I did it and I felt so good about it. I thought, okay, not wearing lipstick isn't so bad. I mean, I can get by with that. So just little things or you know, something big, whatever, but get out of your comfort zone a little bit. If you're feeling down or you're feeling not good about yourself, just, you know, think of something that's just a little bit out of the ordinary for you. This is Jean Ketcham, co-founder and owner of Aging But Dangerous. Go to our website, agingbutdangerous.com, and learn more about us.